This clip ready. Clip it.
Let's go be great,
Get
guys.
ready, boys.
Let's go be great. Oh my God. No.
Whatnot. If you watch sports cards content on YouTube, you've probably seen it. Every big breaker seems to be on it. The ads are everywhere. It's pitched as the place to buy and sell cards live. I've actually been a buyer on Whatnot for a couple of years, but tonight, I'm doing something different. I'm going live for the very first time. No audience, no built-in following, no inventory bought specifically for resale, just the cards I've collected over the last 5 years and a couple of brand new social media accounts. I'm a dad with a full-time job, so this isn't some attempt to become the next big breaker overnight. I just want to see if an average collector can actually build something from scratch. So I'm going to document the entire process, the setup, the stream itself, what sells, what doesn't, how much I actually make, and whether starting on Whatnot in 2026 is even worth it. Alright guys, this is what I set up really quick. So I got the lamp for lighting, it's not very good though. I got the phone stand, I got the team bag so I can write the buyers' names on it so I don't mess up shipping, speaker for good vibes, and then I got the cards I'm comfortable running, separated by sports. So I got basketball here, then a little bit of baseball and some football, and these are mostly just inserts and parallels of base cards. Got the chair, obviously, and yeah, this is where I'm going to be for the next few hours. Alright, I have some bits of my stream in the background so you can tell how I ran the show. First and foremost, I want to say that my setup was not great. I need better lighting, and I need a card stand so I don't have to hold the cards in front of the camera. However, I had a great time. I forgot to mention in the last clip that I was planning on doing 5-second sudden death auctions starting at $1. The first 20-ish minutes of my stream was pretty dead. I had one guy who was chilling with me for a lot of that, and I'm super grateful for him. My key takeaways from the first stream are that you have to be willing to run auctions even when you know you are alone. When people are scrolling and stumble into your room and see there's auctions going, it makes the room just feel more alive. I would also recommend being more organized than I was. I thought having the sports separated would probably be good enough, but there were a lot of times people asked for a certain team or a player, and I had to dig and waste time. At maximum, I had about 25 people in my room at once. That feeling was pretty awesome. I understand why people enjoy live selling so much. I spent a lot of time talking ball with people unrelated to the cards I was running, and it was just a lot of fun. At this point, I felt pretty good. I thought everyone was having a good time, and the giveaways were helping retain people in the show. I was making sales, and everything seemed to be going as planned. But I was in for some bad news. The part I was most worried about was shipping, because I don't have a fancy thermal printer to make my life easier, but more on that later. I forgot to film my shipping process. Just know it was tedious and I hated it. But I got through it. I had to print everything in a normal office style printer and cut the labels and tape them all over. Something nice is that when I drop these off, I just have to give the post office this piece of paper and they will scan it and take everything. It stops them from having to scan them all individually. I made some critical errors on my first stream. I had my shipping settings messed up, which is why you can see all these packages in bubble mailers. Some of those packages have just a single giveaway card in them. I wasn't able to ship plain white envelope like I can on eBay, and to be clear, that was all my fault. I still don't fully understand the intricacies of optimizing sales on this platform. If anyone knows how to fix that, let me know in the comments. I did have to include some freebies in orders where people had only placed an order for 3 cards or less, because if I was in their shoes, I wouldn't want to pay bubble mailer with tracking shipping if I didn't have to. So, how much money did I make? Was this worth it? Is this a realistic way to make some side income? The short answer, maybe. I streamed for 2 hours and 41 minutes. I had 53 orders and ended up having 12 packages to ship with a total of $43 in sales. I wish I could say that I actually made $43, but oh, the contrary. Drum roll please. I lost $7.31. The biggest mistake I made on my first stream was doing too many giveaways. Giveaways are fantastic for the people in the room and can really stimulate growth for your account, but they cost quite a bit in shipping if you do too many. This is a big reason I decided to do my low-end parallels and inserts. I would much rather learn this lesson with the lower stakes. I do also understand that it's more like a $50 loss because I had to ship out the cards, but that's fine. Although I ended up losing money on my first stream, I learned a lot. The giveaways helped me gain around 130 followers on the platform. So I'll just pretend like I paid $7 for followers. If you're considering starting a Whatnot stream, I say do it. Just do not make the same mistakes as me. Make sure you have the shipping costs figured out well in advance. Only run giveaways if you have the sales to back it up. If I would have only done 2 or 3 the whole stream, I would have been in the green at least. Something else to keep in mind is every card I ran that sold went for the $1 minimum. I didn't have bidding wars, and a $1 sale will net you roughly 59 cents after fees. With all of that being said, this is definitely a marathon. I know it's possible to make a side income for yourself and for your family on this app with low-end sports cards. I want to continue my Whatnot journey, and I hope to share it with you. I have my socials linked below. Feel free to reach out. I do buy bulk parallels and inserts. Hit me up for more information if you're interested. Stay tuned for more content. I will try to post as frequently as I can. Until next time, peace.